I'm Jamie. We come from down in Plymouth, and this is Cleopatra, who we've had for about coming up for 3 years now. This was converted by two lots of different people, so it was my daughter's partner at the time, a guy called Will from up in Dulverton in Somerset, and he started off and did all the stained glass, which is our kind of favourite bit of it really. And the stained glass was from found behind a shed of my friend. He'd had it for about 30 years, and so Will kind of put it all in the wood and put it in there. And then Will did about half of it, and then we sent it down to some people called Phoenix and Chris down in Cornwall, and they finished it off and did all the wood panelling. But it was kind of our design, but then built by someone else, which was great. And we wanted certain things, and Will and my daughter were both living in vans at the time, so they kind of very used to the whole idea about living in small spaces. It's a Citroen Relay. It's a diesel 2-litre van. So it was converted, as I say, about 3 years ago, and one of our favourite bits is the wood burner. It's fantastic, warms the van up in about 3 minutes because you've got all the pipes. We really wanted as well, we wanted not to see the cab. I thought that was quite important because the cab is ugly, and so that's why we had the stained glass and the bulkhead kept in. Runs off solar power as well, and of course the battery as it goes along and charges. And so we can be 3 or 4 days without a hookup and we've still got power, which is great. The water is just a tank under here, and it runs on this foot pump here. A nice little copper tap there, so there's a tank. And an old caravan cooker there with a grill so you can make toast, which is fantastic. And little hidden cupboards, we have various places, which are always really nice for all the cutlery. I think what's really important about when you have a van is about storage space, and we have loads and loads of storage space, so that's fantastic for us. But come on in and have a closer look. But we really wanted a fixed bed as well, because just didn't want the hassle of late at night parking up and then undoing a bed. So we have a fixed bed with a king size bed with a proper memory foam mattress, so it is so comfortable. And just lying in bed with the fire on, with the rain beating down outside is a fantastically cosy, warm feeling. And again, loads of storage under the bed, which is great. I think it was comfort and convenience really. So I didn't want to be coming back from the pub or from the campsite or to get into bed late at night and having the hassle of and unroll a bed, having to make a bed. So by doing it like this, you can just jump in bed as soon as you get back. Also, it gives you that opportunity of all the storage underneath. So we have the storage here, but from the back there's another access to different storage, and you can, because we live walking distance of the beach where we are down in Devon, you can just shove all your wetsuits and all your water gear straight in the back, and all your wellies and things like that. So I think it works really well. Not being a hugely tall person, it's fine because I can sleep across it. We have a table that kind of fits up here, just on a small leg, which is the side of the water tank, and that just screws into here and sits there. So again, you can just sit there, eat your breakfast on that, which is really lovely. So we've got the bike rack, which is really handy, so we take our bikes around a lot and do a lot of cycling. And again, I think the bed just allows us for all this storage, just shove all your wet gear, all kind of outdoor gear in there. So plenty of space for tables and chairs. And you can lie in bed, open the back doors and just stare out at the sea or whatever you like. I suppose being down in Devon and Cornwall, we spend a lot of time outdoors. My wife Polly absolutely hates camping, so this was a compromise. And also having a daughter who lives in a van and spending a lot of time sort of visiting her in various sites. And she was working for a circus at the time, so she was travelling around with the circus, and so we kind of got very used to being around her and around all her friends with vans. And we just thought, we've got to have a go at this. We live down near Plymouth, so we have access to Dartmoor, we've got access to Cornwall really easily, and we've got access to obviously the whole coast of Devon and Cornwall. So we are very lucky where we can just decide one evening I will go up on to Dartmoor and camp up there. Dartmoor's 20 minutes away from us, and quite often we'll just head over into Cornwall over the Tamar, and we've got 613 miles of coastline to go and choose from. So we've had lots of trips all around Cornwall really. We've done a lot of camping up in the lakes, which has been fantastic, in Wales, Dorset, along the coast, the Jurassic coast of Dorset we like, and Somerset, on the Somerset levels has been fantastic. It's been over the Pyrenees, it's been to Spain, it's been to France, and we're hoping maybe next year to go to Ireland for a 3-week trip.
I hope you enjoyed that content. If you hadn't noticed, we do have an ebook that we sell, and the link is just in the description. It contains 160 pages crammed full of practical advice, walkthrough information, electronic schematics and part lists, which will make your job a lot easier for doing a van conversion, and it will save you time and money. Also, we've created special videos for the ebook which enable you to see walkthroughs for how to do loads of things in a van conversion. So that's for water systems, for your electrics, for how to do simple woodwork joints that anyone can do. I really believe that anyone, regardless of their experience, can make a half decent van conversion. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate you watching our content, and we put a lot of effort to make it interesting, informative, and find those cool projects that feature on our channel. Consider subscribing, leave a comment, and we'll see you next week.